Hello, okay. It's good to be with you again. I'm Mrs. Asa, your commerce teacher. How do you feel? Okay. Today we are going to be looking at application of metric unit conversion. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at application of metric unit conversion. Remember in our previous lessons, we talked about converting metric units. In lesson 1, we learned how to convert meter to centimeter and kilometer to meter. In lesson 2, we learned how to convert kilograms to grams. And in lesson 3, we learned how to convert liters to milliliters. In this lesson, we are going to learn application of metric unit conversion. Let's take a look at objectives for this lesson. After this lesson, you should be able to say, I can know and relate metric units to place value units in order to express measurements in different units. Let's take a look at our fluency practice for this lesson. Our fluency practice today is on perimeter and area. Our fluency practice is perimeter and area. This is the first fluency practice. We're going to be looking for the perimeter and the area of this shape. Now look at the shape. What shape do you have there? The shape in red is what shape? Good. Rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides and the opposite sides are equal. Good. What's the length of the longer side? Now let's count the square units you have on the longer side. Yes, we have how many? We have 5 units. What's the length of the opposite side? Remember, the opposite sides are what? Good. Equal. So the length of the opposite side is 5 units. Okay. What's the sum of the rectangle's 2 longest sides? Let's find the sum of the 2 longest sides of this rectangle. 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is what? Yes, 10. What's the length of the shortest side? Now let's count the square box you have it there, the unit square box. Yes, 1, 2, 3. So the side is 3 units. What's the length of the opposite side? The opposite side is 3 units. What's the sum of the rectangle's 2 shortest sides? The sum of the 2 shortest sides is 3 plus 3, 6. What's the sum of the 4 sides of the rectangle? The 4 sides are 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3. And it will give you 16. Okay? Now the perimeter of this shape is 16. And the area of this shape is what? Yes, if the perimeter is 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, and which is 16, The area will be what? Length times breadth, which is 5 times 3. And to give you what? To give you 15. So the perimeter is 16, while the area is 15. So the area of this shape is 15. Let's take a look at another example. We are going to look at perimeter and area again. So we are going to find the sum of all 4 sides of the rectangle. Then you find how many square units there are in the rectangle. So the first thing you do is to look for the side of the rectangle. The longest side is 6 units, and the opposite side is what? Is 6 units. And what is the sum of the 2 longest sides? 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Now, let's look for the sides. The length of the shortest side. The length is 4 units, and the opposite side is 4 units. Now, the sum of the shortest is 4 plus 4, and 4 plus 4 is what? 8. So we are going to add the length of the 4 sides together, which are 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4, and it will give you 20. Now the perimeter of this shape is what? The perimeter is what? It is 20. Now the area of this shape will be what? Remember, area is equal to length times breadth. So what would be the area of this shape? Good. The area of this shape is 6 times 4. And 6 times 4 is what? 6 times 4 is 24. Now let's take a look at this fluency practice. The second fluency practice for this lesson is convert units. Fill in the blanks and say the answer. So you are going to fill in the blanks and you are going to say the answer. So we are doing it together. This fluency practice is on our previous lesson. So we are going to do it together. 1 meter 20 centimeter is equal to, good, 120 centimeter. 1 meter 80 centimeter is equal to 180 centimeter. 2 meter 4 centimeter is equal to what? Say it again. Yes. 2 meter is 200 plus 4. We give you what? Correct. 204 centimeter. 1,500 gram. So we are changing it to kilogram and gram. Remember, 1,000 gram is 1 kilogram. So 1,500 is equal to 1 kilogram and 500 grams. Let's go to the second example. We have 1,030 grams. And it will give you 1 kilogram. And how many grams? 1 kilograms and 30 grams. So the next is 1,005 grams. Convert to kilograms and gram. So we have how many kilograms there? Yes, good. We have 1 kilogram And how many grams? Yes, you're correct. We have 5 grams. Let's go to the liter. We are going to convert liter to milliliter. So 1 liter is how many milliliter? Yes, 1000 milliliter. So 1 liter, 700 milliliter, we give you 1700 milliliter. Now you are going to do this. Now, 1 liter, 70 milliliter, we give you what? 1 liter, 70 milliliter. Say it out loud. Shout it. Good. It will give you 1070 milliliter. In 1 liter, 8 milliliter, we give you how many milliliter? If 1 liter is 1000 milliliter plus 8, we give you what? Yes, okay. It will give you 1008 milliliter. Good. Let's take a look at our application problem for this lesson. Application problem. Adam poured 1 liter, 460 milliliters of water into a beaker over 3 days. Some of the water evaporated. On the 4th day, 979 milliliters of water remained in the beaker. How much water evaporated? Now quickly take up your pen and book and solve this word problem. Pause the video and solve this word problem. Yes. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the solution to this problem. The first thing we do is to draw a tape diagram for this question. The tape diagram will make it easier for you to solve. So this is our tape diagram for the problem. Now, the question says 1 liter, 460 milliliter of water was poured into the beaker. And 979 milliliters of water remained in the beaker. So we are looking for the amount of water evaporated. So how much water evaporated? So let's represent that with the letter E. So we are looking for E. The total amount of water is 1 liter, 460 milliliter. And the one remaining in the beaker is 979 milliliter. So what do we do here? Addition or subtraction? Yes, we are going to subtract. So before we subtract, let's change this to milliliter. Yes, it becomes 1460 milliliter. So we cannot subtract since they have the same metric units. 1460 milliliter minus 979 milliliter. So we are going to subtract these numbers. So 0 minus 9 is what? Good. You can't minus 9 from 0. So you have to do what? Borrow. Borrow from where? From the next number, which is 6. So borrow from 6, you have 5. And put the 1 by your 0, you have 10. So we cannot subtract 9 from 10. Good. Now, 10 minus 9 will give you what? Yes, 1. Now, what we have there is 5. Can we minus 7 from 5? Yes, we can't. So we'll do what? Yes, we borrow from 4. Okay, let's borrow 1 from 4. We have how many left? 3. And take the one you borrow to 5, and we have 15. Okay, so now count it now. 15 minus 7 will give you what? 15 minus 7 is what? Say it louder, let me hear you. Good. It will give you 8. Now we have 3 minus 9. Can we minus 9 from 3? No. So you have to borrow again. Now we'll borrow 1 from there. We move that 1 to 3. And we have 13. Okay? 13 minus 9 will give you what? 13 minus 9 will give us 4. So now we put our milliliter. So our final answer is what? Say it again. Go. 481 milliliter. Okay? Yes. 481 milliliter of the water evaporated. 481 milliliter of the water evaporated. Very good. Okay? Now, let's go to our problem set, a concept development for this lesson. Convert on a number line. Convert on a number line. So the first one we have there is 0 kilometer. And under it you have 0 meter. And we have 1 kilometer, and there is no meter under. You have to look for the meter. And the next we have what? 2 kilometer. One kilometer is how many meters? 1 kilometer is how many meters? Yes, 1 kilometer is, yes, 1,000 meters. You are correct. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. Good. Yes. 2 kilometers is how many meters? 2 kilometers will give you how many meters? Good. 2 kilometers will give us 2,000 meters. Very good. 0 kilometer equal to 0 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meter. 2 kilometer is equal to 2,000 meter. Good. How many centimeters are equal to 1 kilometer? Pay attention to this. How many kilometers are equal to, how many centimeters are equal to 1 kilometer. Remember, 1 meter is 100 centimeter. What did I say? 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So we are looking for how many kilometers will give us, how many centimeters will give us 1 kilometer. If 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, and 1 meter, remember, is 100 centimeters, and 1,000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So how many centimeters make up 1 kilometer? So therefore, 1 kilometer will be equal to 1,000 times 100. 1,000 times 100. So 1 kilometer will now be equal to, when you multiply 1,000 times 100 centimeter, it will give you 100,000 centimeter. So therefore, 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeter. Let's go over it again. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. And 1,000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer now will be equal to how many centimeter? 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 times 100 centimeter. And 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeter. Okay. Go over the lesson. Read through it again. And make sure you understand it well before you continue. Okay? Now let's take a look at this. So therefore, 1 kilometer is the same as 1,000 meters and is the same as 100,000 centimeters. Okay? Now let's take a look at this. Place units of length on a number line. Place unit of length on a number line. Fill in the blanks on the number line. So we are going to fill in the blanks on a number line. So you are going to make sure you convert before filling. 7,230 meter is the same as 7 kilometer 230 meter. Now let's go to the second one. 7,240 meter is the same as what? Now change this to metric units to give you how many kilometer and meter. Write it down quickly. Draw the number line and fill it in your note. Yes, pick up your pen now and book. Draw this number line. Pause the video. Fill it in your notebook. Yes, thank you. Now let's do it together. It's the same as 7 kilometers, 240 meters. Let's go to the second one. Now check the answer with yours. Yes. 7,250 meters is the same as 7 kilometers, 250 meters. Good. Now let's do the last one. Yes. 7,260 meters is the same as 7 kilometers, 260 meters. Very good. This is where we are closing our lesson 4 for today. Make sure you fill in the blanks in your problem set lesson 4. Go over this lesson again and pick up your commerce textbook, module 2, lesson 4. Fill in the problem set. Do your exit ticket and your pattern sheet. Thank you for watching. See you in the next class.